we're here at Barrett Jackson 2024, and we are so lucky because we have Ted, the owner of this Cobrari, who's going to tell us about this one-of-a-kind custom car.
This one-of-a-kind custom car was kind of a brainchild from my younger days of working on cars. Phil Hill and another guy, Finest Connor, wanted us to put a Ferrari engine in a Cobra. So we built this Cobrari in 1987. It was in Road and Track in 1988. It was a really cool car. And I ended up thinking more about it later in life. And I thought, what a cool car it would be to make it look more like a Ferrari, since it sounded like one.
Right.
And my two favorite cars, there's always been a '59 Ferrari Testarossa and a Cobra. So I built this hybrid, is the word we use nowadays. I built this Cobrari. It's a Cobra chassis. It's got a real nice Ferrari style distressed leather interior. It's got a Ferrari engine in it. It's same engine in an Enzo V12, and that's it. I reshaped the front end. I took layovers of old Aston Martins, old Jaguars, Cobras, and Ferraris, and just kind of laid them over each other. And the similarities were so close. I thought modifying the front end of this car to look more Ferrari-like would be easy. So that's what I did.
And tell us about the top speed and the motor. And
so it's only got 100 miles on it. So I've only done about 180 miles an hour on it, but it's very stable, smooth. The Ferrari engine just wants to keep going. So I have yet to find out where its top speed is. I have to add a rear diffuser in the back to maintain stability and run it hard. So fourth gear will get me to about 155 miles an hour, and I got 2 more gears left after that. So see what happens.
Yeah, that sounds so fun.
You never know.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, now tell us about this, because I thought this is really interesting and why
so
you added it.
This is something that I borrowed from some of the older Ferraris, Cobras, Aston Martins. A lot of times when they were racing these cars, they would remove the windshield to be able to get more speed on the long stretch. What happens is that when the wind hits your helmet, it wants to go over your helmet and push your head forward again, like when you're in a car convertible, your hair blows forward.
Sure, yeah.
So this diffuser takes the wind from your helmet, it wraps around, and then this peels the wind off the back. So there's no helmet buffering at high speed. That's the benefit of it. So if you were driving the car and your head was near this, your hair would be blowing straight back and not forward.
Well, I think that's a great design just for that reason.
Well, they've been doing it for quite some time. I borrowed the idea, and I wanted to add it to the car without taking away its classic style, and it worked out really well.
Yeah, this is beautiful. This interior with a sway, I mean, that's
This is distressed
beautiful.
buffalo, so it's got like a little bit of nubuck movement to it. The more it ages, the more cool it looks. The more hands and oil that get on it, it looks more vintage. So I had fun designing that, and I designed this hump right here for the more Ferrari-like dash. Put the tachometer in the middle for red, and this car will rev to 8,500 RPM. It's super fun. It's really fun.
It is beautiful, and it's for sale. You're selling
Yeah,
it
so I will
here?
build these. Somebody wants to order one, I can do a
Okay.
Ferrari V8, Ferrari V12. I can do a car in blue with some stripes on it. It would look more like a scarab, kind of a vintage car like
Okay.
that, with white side pipes, and give it more of a Cobra feel or a more Ferrari feel, whatever somebody wants to do. So I can
How
build to
fun.
order. Build to order.
Make it
Yeah.
totally custom. Yeah.
Yep. This motor we got out of a Ferrari 599 that was wrecked at 1,900 miles. So we bought it, rebuilt it, which really didn't need it, but we rebuilt it. We ran it on the dyno, and it went straight in the car, right into the chassis.
Oh my
We
gosh.
built and made the intake manifolds for it, so it can take old school carburetors, and so it's the only modern day V12 running on Webers that I've never heard of. I don't think anyone's ever done that before. Motec runs the camshafts and the ignition timing, and that's it. It's a very, very simple system. So it's fun, super exciting. I'll show you guys this engine.
Oh, that's
This is how they
beautiful.
made them back in the 50s, late 50s. Not quite that big, but that's how they did them, and that's how I just wanted to follow that old school carbureted 12-cylinder stick shift, you know.
Yeah.
So now you're not only driving a V12, you're shifting it, you're clutching it. And a lot of people miss that. All the new cars are paddles and stuff like that. They just miss being connected with the car. Even if they're not as fast as the technology, they're more engaged with the car.
You know, we've heard that over and over, that people are preferring that and going that route because, like you said, they want to be connected with the car and really have that experience.
Right.
Yeah.
So when you're in total control of doing good or making mistakes, shifting is like one of the funnest things about having a sports car. In fact, if it was a stick shift, it was called a sports car. So today we don't get that anymore. In fact, some of the cars at my shop, we'll take the paddle shift Ferraris and convert them back to stick shifts.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
You know,
how fun.
and
Yeah,
it's,
because
you know,
people
it's
want to.
$35,000 job, but they're like, I want to go back to shifting. So that's what we do. That's what they do.
Yeah, gosh,
A lot
that's
of
great.
fun.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for sharing this
Sure,
car.
you're welcome.
And like I said, one of a kind. I just
One of a
love
kind.
it.
So
yeah.
hopefully I'll build some more so people will really enjoy this
yeah.
concept and go after it. So we'll see what happens.
Well, we can't wait. Yeah, we'll keep following you.
Yeah, next year maybe I'll bring a V8 version of it, you know.
Oh, there you go.
Something wild Cobra like. Never know.